Let's do our intro.
Do we really have one? Hi, everyone.
We're back with another video. That was loud. I'm not in a loud mood today.
No, he's in a mood.
Am I?
Anyway, this is a ranting video because some people, like, you just need a rant.
I actually went to the gym twice yesterday because
Yeah.
I was in such a mood.
He was in such a mood.
I was great up until about 8 o'clock at night. Then I was really in a mood. I was at work.
And he goes,
What did I say to you? I was like, now I'm pissed.
and I was on the toilet. And I said, what's wrong? And he goes, I'm so annoyed.
But essentially, this video that we're filming right now,
It's just about rant.
it's just a rant video. We're just going to chat and we're going to have a rant.
Maybe you guys might feel it as well.
Sorry for what we may say, but are we though?
No, I'm not unapologetic because some people are just
Like people that sit in the right lane of the freeway.
Are you saying me?
No.
Oh, just
I don't
in
know.
general?
If you do it, then you're in the right lane and are not overtaking anybody and are doing like below the speed limit. Oh man, that really aggravates me.
You know what else aggravates me while we're on the road subject? I picked up the laptop from his work. Then he forgot his shoes at home and I couldn't let him wear the shoes that he was wearing because I couldn't do that to you for a 13-hour shift. So I literally said, I'll go to your house and I'll go pick up the shoes. So this ute in front of me was driving like a psychopath. He goes through a light, stop at a set of lights. Now this truck behind me must have already had the me. I didn't cut him off. The lights, I wasn't even on my phone. I had my hand to God. I was just looking for my paw cream because my lips were so chapped. Okay, I'm looking for my paw cream. The light, I saw the light turn green. It just turned green. Boom! It scared the f***ing shit out of me. I was like, like, I lost a shortage of my breath. I threw my hands up and I had the windows down and the guy next to me started laughing at me. I said, will you just f***ing relax?
I'm so over
Yeah.
people who show no initiative. I'm just
Who's
over
that?
people like, if you want something, show the initiative. You do it. I do it. Why can't that particular person do it?
Be a go-getter. If you're not happy in the situation, don't complain about it.
The other thing that I want to rant about is people who complain about something and don't do anything about it. But there's no point complaining about it if you're not doing something about it. Go and work towards it. Set a goal, implement goals, that's fine. One thing is, don't make yourself feel bad about it. However, work towards it because you'll feel better. You feel good about that choice that you made because you're working towards your goal.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to step foot in the gym. And if you are going to the gym, don't assume you have to go for a full hour and a half. You need to spend your whole life there. No. You spend 10 minutes in the gym, it's 10 minutes that you didn't spend eating food, and it's 10 minutes that you worked on yourself. There comes a point where you're complaining about is not mentally healthy either.
No.
So instead of complaining about it, implement that energy into getting better.
And continue.
Because I was going to say, it's just the acknowledgement of the issue. Once you can acknowledge it and be acceptable of yourself at your certain current state, whether that is mentally or physically, that's when I feel your acceptance, that's when I feel then you go, that's okay, I'm happy with how I am, but I'm going to be even more happy when I get here.
But you know you're working on it.
And it doesn't have to be so full on to work on it. It can be something like, I woke up and stretched this morning. Kudos to you. That's
and
amazing.
It made you feel great.
And that's
awesome.
one step. It could be, I worked on my breathing. Do you know what I mean? That's in the car while you're driving. You're, breathing in and out. You're using your core muscle. It's just showing the initiative because it's baby steps. You got to crawl before you can walk. And people will find that. But if you're not allowing yourself to find it, then you have no chance whatsoever to find it.
And that's another thing. On top of that, a lot of people don't realize, and I can say this because from experience, a lot of people don't realize when you're mentally not, if you've got emotional attachments, if you've got mental stuff going on, that is also a big thing on why you can't achieve a goal.
Yes.
Because it's all about your mindset. You have to look on the positive side.
It's also surrounding yourself with people, I notice, is that if you're constantly around negativity, where do you think your mind's going? You know, you're thinking negative. If you are the one that's implementing positive strategies, and trust me, it's freaking hard, and it's really difficult to be in a negative environment trying to find the positive. However, I'm telling you right now, if you put your mind to it, you're going to achieve it. You're going to sit there and you're going to work towards it, and you're going to find the positives, and guess what? It becomes easier. And by that, your mental state's then going to become more positive. Your physical state will follow. Things in life will follow. Job opportunities, just everything.
That's the thing. People forget, okay, whether you believe in this or you don't, the law of attraction, it's a real thing. Like attracts like. If you're the most negative person ever, you're only going to attract negative things. And that's the thing, Matt taught me that so much. You know, not to be positive, because I thought I'm pretty positive. But he taught me, when someone is in need, I want to help them, because I don't like to see people upset. I don't like to see them hurt, or I don't like to see them in a really down state. I want to help. He taught me you have to make peace with giving those people that advice and them doing whatever they want to do with it. Whether it goes in one ear and out the other, or whether they want to sit there and they actually want to take the advice, you have to make peace with that. And that's the one thing that I'm so grateful that he taught me that.
I've always been taught you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that to me has been my biggest thing that I can tell people, is that you can give someone information. I've lived through this. This is what helped me. What they do with that, if they want to implement into their life, you need to be able to wipe your hands. You can only help them essentially as much as they want to help themselves.
And on that, you have to be ready. If you're somebody that you are down, or if you're upset, or you want to lose weight, or even if you want to like put on weight, if you're not happy with something about yourself, you can listen to people to give you advice. You want advice, but you need to take the action.
And at the end of the day, when it comes to, say, if it's weight particularly, because that's what I'm going through, there'll be so many people, you should do this, no, you need to do this, you're doing this wrong, you need to do that. But for me, it's like, who cares? Put everyone's thoughts aside. I understand that this is more important than this, and you need to do this cardio instead of this. Go and make yourself sweat. Just go into the gym, go and walk around the block, walk up and down your stairs. Just make yourself sweat, because at the end of the day, if you're sweating, you're working out. You don't put yourself in a strenuous position where, it's backbreaking. Well, that's just dumb. But if you're sweating, that's better than nothing. Worry about when you're confident to walk into a gym and know what to do with the free weights. Then worry about, let's do weights first, let's do cardio last, let's do this amount of weights, let's do short reps and high repetitions. Just make yourself sweat.
And then you find yourself, so for example, if Matt asked me, I don't know, before we went to America, if he asked me, meet me at the gym, I'd feel like, I'm not going to go. But then I'd feel like I have to justify, I'm busy, or I'm doing that, and make up excuses. Mentally, I wasn't in the position where I was ready to go. Does that make sense?
But it's also your loss. So I didn't feed off
that. He didn't care. At the end of the day, I'm the one sitting there feeling like I'm like, I didn't meet him in the gym.
But just on a side note, as a friend, I offered you to come to the gym.
He did.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean? So now you have to do what works for you. Like, just do what's right for you. Don't listen to people's opinions, okay? If you're, right now, I'll openly say it, right now I'm in a situation where I have a lot of different opinions coming at me, okay? Because people don't agree with the choices that I've made. It's coming at me. You need to get this, you need to do this, you need to start applying for jobs, you need to blah, 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 blah. I am content with the decision that I made. I'm content with what I'm working towards and how I'm taking those actions. And for the first time in my life, I can actually say that when I work out and when I'm eating healthy and everything like that, because that's all changed ever since I came back from Europe. I've really put my focus into that, because that's something that I've been battling with, and that's what I want to do it with. I can honestly say that I've never mentally been more prepared for that. Like, this is just another rant. But on a side note, it's funny when you start working on one thing in your life and you see how it's interrelated. Like the other day.
Ripple effect.
So I know with working out and stuff, not just being a girl, but also with a girl, like our hormones are always up and down every month. I was just really emotional last week, and me and Matt, like, he is just like, he's my therapist. So I would call him, and I literally just like, I was just so sad, and I just like spoke to him. Do you know how good I worked out that night? Like, I was like a beast. I walked in and I was like dripping sweat. Anyway, guys, the moral of the story is if you want to do something, do it. And don't let anyone impact it. Mentally, you just
But if you're not mentally okay, because your mental state will affect everything else. That is like the main ripple. That's like the stone that you're throwing into the ocean. That the mental state is the stone, essentially.
Can I just say one more thing? Sorry, and then we'll wrap up this video. Matt once said to me when we first like kind of became friends, he once said to me, he goes, I don't understand how you have so much time to journal. I'm a big thing. I journal a lot. Like how you journal, how you get to, meditate.
It wasn't I didn't understand. I said I'm really envious that you have so much time to be able to do that.
And what I said to him is, for me, I need to do that. And it's not that I don't want to do it, is I love, if you get me on a bad day, mate, I couldn't sleep one day, 3 o'clock in the morning, wrote 16 pages like that. You have no idea. And then the last page was me, I got my pen, I went, and I was fucking crazy. I just couldn't sleep, and everything was on my mind, it was pissing me off, and I was like, nah, gotta get it out, gotta get it out. But I have to say, if something works for you, it doesn't matter. Even if you've got 2 minutes, write it down. If you do that, for example, for me, I love journaling. So if something pisses me off, so I now I didn't carry it in this bag, so I look like a liar, but I actually have now started carrying a pen and paper in my bag, like a notebook. And if something pisses me off or something like that, quickly write it down, because it's, for me, it's like I'm writing it down, it's releasing it.
That's our rant video, so we'll see what,
I could actually keep going.
Oh, mate. Maybe we should have a part 2. Anyway, let us know if you want a part 2. Put it in the comments below. But we're gonna go and get food now. And don't forget, if you did enjoy the video, give it a like. And if you do want to see more, hop over to our channel, hit the subscribe and the bell button, so that'll keep you notified when we upload. We're on 91 subscribers at the moment, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Like, we haven't actually said it, and I had an epiphany last night, and I thought, everyone says thank you, people are at 1,000, people that are 100,000, and you know what? I'm saying thank you at 91, because these 91 people, you're the OG. No, but you're the OG. You are like the originals that you can say you've been here from day one, because I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter how many we're at.
I just actually really appreciate I was in the car and I was like, literally I was driving home from work and I was like, 91. I was like, 91 people. I was like, you know what? I freaking love, and I used to hear YouTubers say, oh, I love every single, like genuinely, I actually love every single 91 of you, and I like.
And I love if we've said something in like DIYing my own jeans in LA, in one of the vlogs that we did when we were in America. I didn't show the end result. I forgot. Well, my mum's friend who watches them religiously came up to me and she goes, you never told me how the jeans worked out. I'm so upset. Didn't work. And I was like, let's just put it this way. They were thrown out with the suitcases that were broken. Yeah. Pissing me off. Oh. I wish I
Anyway, all right, we're going because this is way overdone. We'll talk to you guys later, and we'll see you in the next video. Matt and Leah, signing off.
It's so... Wait.
Oh, wait, I'm so sorry.
On this or there?
If you...